2. Lies we tell. Be gentle with others. Give yourself tough love. We all share common challenges when it comes to the tough road of entrepreneurship, but we also give common comforts to ourselves to push into another day. In short, we lie to ourselves. You don't know if that rock star client will come through, a successful fundraise will happen, or even if a larger competitor will snuff you out. There has to be a suspension of disbelief. Otherwise, you wouldn't attempt to run your own business in the first place. Passion sometimes needs a little help trumping common sense. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having faith in the future, but it is crucial that we recognize the times we are placating ourselves for self-management. Here are the biggest comforts I say to myself. Perhaps you can relate. I'll start this project or this business when I have more bandwidth. There is always tomorrow until there is not. Like becoming a parent, there will never be an ideal time to launch your business. You will always need more resources than you have, more time than you've got, and more energy than you can muster. If Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and other visionaries waited until everything was perfect, then we wouldn't be talking about Jobs, Musk, and their contemporaries right now. As wine seller turned successful entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk said in an impassioned message, I worked weekends and holidays every day starting at 14 years old to make my business happen. I think back to all the time I put in of real hard work before I saw any benefits. In other words, don't wait for the red carpet. I'll save my business or my finances if I can net this one client. One client often isn't enough to save your business. Worse, if you put all your focus on netting one client, all things tend to fall by the wayside, even if you do get that client. For instance, if your company gets any acquisition or investment interest, it is easy to start focusing on the potential payoff rather than the day-to-day work and the long-term strategy. And if it falls through, your company will take a while to get back on course, assuming it ever will. I'll stay up all night and/or skip today's meals because that's how you crush it. Entrepreneurs will have you believe that skipping a night's sleep or crushing it all day without eating is the key to success. There's even a startup or two dedicated to the idea. Sacrifices need to be made. I definitely walk the walk on that one. But there is no real correlation between depriving your body of needs and creating the next unicorn startup. In fact, you are more likely to burn out. Pushing yourself beyond your limits should be viewed as a contextually necessary evil, not as a default. Consider this. If you do successfully reach that fundraising or that monetization or that user's goal, then you'll have another goal after that and a business that will demand even more from you. I know many an entrepreneur who flamed out before even reaching the first milestone, defeating the whole purpose of moving forward. We often work harder than we should because we want to feel like we're crushing it. And that feeling is more important than the actual impact. There is a difference between killing it and killing yourself. I'll get work done on that plane or that vacation or that break. There is always more work to do. Another email to send, another pitch to perfect, and another glitch to correct. A major challenge is allowing ourselves to get away. The second part of the challenge, letting others allow us to get away. We assume we'll get work done on the flight in or during our travels. So we start pushing work into that so-called free time and start making promises that we may not be able to keep. It usually has one of two outcomes. You actually begin to relax after you realize how exhausted you are, but carry the guilt of making promises you won't keep. Or you stress yourself out, juggling the demands of travel and the needs of work, not really resting and, likely, not doing your best work because you're tired. Sometimes when you try to do two things, you actually fail at both. I will work with this PETA client one last time. Stop lying to yourself. Money, sympathy, or even status quo can compel us to repeat a client who is a pain in the ass, a PITA. When we get another opportunity to work with the client, we tend to forget about all the issues that stress us out in the first place, like parents having another kid. It's not until you're knee deep in the same situation that you say, ah, that's why I swore I'd never work with them again. Assume that you'll get another, better client or clients to replace them. Our fear is often driven by the feast or famine cycle. Keep every client you have, as you don't know when you'll get another one. In reality, we can't get new quality clients if we're spending all of our time inefficiently catering to our ill-fitting ones. I need to quit my job or end my relationships so I can truly dedicate myself to my big idea. Kids will come, money will go, and jobs are necessary. But time is the one asset you cannot get back. Waiting for a big chunk of time is usually a waste of time. You fall into the extreme thinking trap. You need to go big or not go at all. There are certain times when you have to leap, but that's usually after you've already recognized an opportunity and have done the homework, and that work takes time. Keep in mind that Twitter, Yammer, and other billion-dollar companies began as side projects founders did while focusing on their day job. Imagine if they waited until they could, quote, go big. Plant the seed today.